Shabbat Shalom. I'm Rabbi Litwak from Temple Sinai. Most of us live with few sureties in our lives. We make decisions and follow paths that assume a certain amount of risk. We try and limit that risk by buying things with money-back guarantees or extended warranties. Unfortunately, we know that more often than not, there are no guarantees. This week, we begin a new book in the Torah, and with that move into Shemot, into Exodus, we're introduced to Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, our teacher. After escaping from Egypt, we find Moses in chapter 3 tending the sheep of his father-in-law. And out of a burning bush, God calls Moses to bring the children of Israel out of Egyptian bondage. However, unlike his patriarchal ancestors, Moses does not willingly accept God's call. God's call is in fact punctuated by a number of challenges by Moses. And in that sense, Moses is like a 21st century man. He'd rather not disturb his relatively calm life. Moses, like us, wants guarantees. And one of those guarantees is found in the cryptic response to Moses' question in verse 13. When I have come to the children of Israel and have said to them that the God of Israel, of your fathers has sent me to you, they will say to me, what is his name? What shall I tell them? God responds, Ehyeh Asher Ehyeh. Now, most versions translate both Ehyehs in the future tense. I will be who I will be. However, this leaves Moses knowing nothing more than when he asked the question. I'd say this is hardly a time for God to be evasive. I would suggest that God is truly responding to Moses' need for a promise. I translate God's response as, I am the one who will be. The first Ehyeh expresses identity, I am. The second expresses God's promise to be the one who will be. Rabbi Yaakov Moshe Harlap had a similar idea when he suggested that Ehyeh is the name of the redemption itself. By responding, Ehyeh sent me, Moses tells the children of Israel that the future has sent him. In this case, God is providing Moses and the Jewish people a guarantee. The guarantee that God will be with them and us through any ideal and any ordeal. As we begin Shabbat, may each of you be reassured and strengthened that God will be with you always. Shabbat Shalom.